So overriding a virtual method is optional. If I go back to this, I am overriding the method from dog. I am not overriding the method from cat. So now when Novo speaks, he will say bark, but when Haynes speak, she will say pet says bark meow, or pet goes bark meow. So this overriding of a virtual function is optional. You do not have to do that. So thinking about it, I don't know that it's entirely proper to have any pet just have a default speak. We probably want to have a way to where every pet has to implement their own version of speak. It's not optional. And this is where a similar keyword comes along called abstract. And so abstract makes it to where you define a method, but you don't define any content for that method, but any class which inherits it has to implement a method named that. So first off, we have to change this to abstract. Changing it to abstract will give us a couple of errors. So when we do that, abstract method in non-abstract class. So this class also has to be listed as an abstract class. That means that this class has abstract methods in there. And so when we do that, now our message is abstract method cannot declare a body. So we have to get rid of this there. And so this will look similar to, say, a function prototype in C++. This is a method that we are declaring. It is an abstract method of type void, but any class which inherits pets must implement their version of speak. Notice that cat no longer works. Abstract inherited method or member void pet speak is not implemented. This is explicitly saying that, hey, there is an abstract method in pets. You are inheriting pets. You have to have a overridden method named speak. So let's go ahead and create it. Override void speak. And if we go down here and we say console.writeLine meow. And now everything will work. So really this abstract is telling anybody who inherits this class that, hey, you need to include a speak. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do in there. I'm going to just tell you that you need to have a method named speak, and it needs to be a void return type. You can have other methods, I don't care, but you have to have at least one void speak method. So running this, now we get back to our bark meow. And this prevents some problems to where if you say pets, and then we say pet1 is equal to new pets. Notice that that's going to complain, pets. There is no new pets there because you cannot create an object of a new abstract class. Cannot create an instance of the abstract class pets. If we did not make this an abstract class, so get rid of that and convert this back over to virtual. And now because it's virtual, we need something there. We need some body. Now, because it is just a public class, we can go ahead and create an instance of it. Pets, pet1 is equal to new pets, which is all fine and dandy, but that doesn't tell us, is this pet a dog, or is this pet a cat, or is it a bird, is it a fish, is it something else? So the idea is, once this becomes an abstract class, only other classes can create instances of it or access the member variables, the properties, the methods, all that sort of stuff. So abstract, convert this. You could leave this as virtual. You could also create it as abstract. And if it's abstract, then you need to get rid of the body of it. You could create other variables in here, public, virtual, void, eat, for instance. And this would be some type here that we'll just say console console.writeLine eating. And now we can have Novo speak. Oops, let me go ahead and get rid of this line. And then we can have Novo eat. And we can have Haynes eat. So we can combine virtual and abstract classes. And since this is a virtual method, we can combine virtual and abstract methods. Since this is a virtual method, we could override it. Void eat. And now I can say console.writeLine cat is eating. So I'm overriding it down here in public class cat, but I am not overriding it in dog. That dog is going to just be eating because dogs eat anything. Cats are very particular about what they eat. And so notice that now we have bark and eating. So bark is coming from here, eating is coming from here. And then we have meow and cat is eating, and those two are coming from the cat class. So that's two different ways that you can override methods across various classes. You can also make other properties and everything else abstract. There is different changes if you make a property abstract or a member variable abstract. Virtual is for methods.